Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Davis dishes to MP. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Irving. Then it's MP. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. Now here is Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. Here's Davis. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal foul.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. We're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you've played every team, you understand the defensive concept, you might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Now, here's Marshall. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Basket counts. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Williams finds Russell. Shot clock at 3. Over Irving. Johnson. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Now here is Davis. He's coming off a 37-point game against Detroit.
And can we talk about the best part? His defense. His shot blocking was simply on another level in that one.
Here's Robinson. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Johnson draws the double. They need this. And it's Robinson that time on the assist by Johnson. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up. Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Timeout called the Nets. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Lights out shooting from three-point land is nothing new to these guys. The league's most accurate shooting guards from long range in the season's second half. Take a look at Thompson. 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down. And, of course, Duncan Robinson. A little bit down the ladder.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play 2 guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
And having a reliable 3-point option at off guard, pretty much a necessity at this point in time in the league.
Johnson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Johnson's got 8 points.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And you look at the career of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's played for several teams, including the Lakers twice.
Teams keep trading for D'Lo for his offense. He can be electric. There is a reason why he's been named an all-star in his career.
Here's Russell. 33 points last game. Outside Williams. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Here's Marshall. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Irving against Robinson. Basket, good. Robinson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Gafford. Good defense by Claxton. Williams looking over the floor. The Mavericks pull it in. Marshall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP outside. On the wing, Irving. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
There's Russell with the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Now here's Davis. He's got 14. Again, the Mavericks score.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Marshall passes to Irving. MP against Claxton. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
The 3 ball. Again, Russell missing. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Davis dishes to MP. On the wing, Irving. Over Robinson. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Williams. Back to Russell. Shot to stop the run. Again, Russell missing.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
MP finds Davis. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And here are the Mavericks now. Gafford passes to MP. On the wing, Irving. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Claxton.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But, Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, and guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. Martin's checked in for Robinson. Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Irving against Russell. Pass to Johnson. Williams with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Now, here's MP. Irving, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And for Brooklyn, their shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. And the pass to Williams. Into the lane. Over Thompson. Here's Claxton. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a low 30% mark from the field. To the left wing. Here's Johnson. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. To the inside, Irving. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Irving's got 13 points in just this quarter. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Martin against MP. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And so it's Dallas, enjoying the kind of giant.
Your net, 31. The Mavericks, 75. Fans, your next U10 team.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Duncan Robinson out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams at the small forward position. So that's the Nets 5. Johnson, good.
When you have a shooter like Cam Johnson, you're running that play with confidence.
Irving kicks to MP. Back to Irving. From the arc. Another three for Dallas.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with a three of his own. Woo.
Robinson against MP. Outside Robinson. Russell inside. He's covered by Irving. And Russell gets it to go.
Just willing that one in. That's a tough shot there by Russell.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Irving passes to Davis. And there's the feed to MP. Clock at 4. Davis inside. Robinson on him. Davis with the bucket.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Russell passes to Claxton. Rebounded by Gafford.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And MP throws it down.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Passes it to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. The three. The three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 30.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Here's Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Now, here's Marshall. He's guarded by Williams. Now, here's Marshall. 6 points for him. Trying to get open is Davis. Marshall gets the bucket. Marshall's got 4 points in the quarter.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Irving against Russell. Shoots. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Claxton, no good. Dallas has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And it's Davis with the jam.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Nets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Russell. Over Irving. And it's Russell missing.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And Irving with the basket on the assist by MP. Irving's got 33 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now, here is Russell to stop the run. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Dallas has gotten the three ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Now, MP. It's Davis on the wing. Pass to Marshall. Clock at 6. Gafford trying to break free. Marshall gets the bucket. Marshall's got 10 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Williams. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Russell kicks to Robinson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Now here is Davis. Irving drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 13 points in the second half.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside Williams, and there's the pass to Claxton. Now Robinson fires for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. MP passes to Gafford. Kicks it to Marshall. Dallas moving the ball around. Irving looking for an opening. Over Russell. And again, Kyrie Irving. Irving's got 39.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Pass to Williams. Here's Claxton. Johnson in the corner. Nice move. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
Pass to Robinson. 7 for 9 now with that miss. Now shooting 78% from the floor. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Robinson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Substitutions on the court.
Wilson kicks to Martin. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. MP out there with Williams. Then it's Exum. Then there's Washington. And it's Prosper in at the 5 spot. MP finds Washington. The rebound by Sharp. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Here's Martin. Rebound by Williams. Mavericks shooting about 47% here in the fourth. Exum dishes to MP. Williams against Martin. Williams looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Washington, that's good.
PJ Washington.
Washington's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Dallas shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Outside Williams.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Johnson, a wide open look, and again it's the Nets missing. Here's Dallas. Washington passes to Williams. MP kicks to Williams. Back to MP. He tries for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And, of course, this season for these guys has been just remarkable. Win after win, we've watched them take on the best teams in the league and dispatch them with ease. Tonight will mark win number 72, adding to the storied season one more time.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Davis.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Daniel Gafford checked in for Exum. No good on the second free throw.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Johnson.
D'Angelo Russell.
Here's MP. Dallas moving it around. Here's Prosper, covered by Watford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And here are the Nets. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. MP against Russell. Wilson the pass to Watford. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. MP right side. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And we'll see you next time.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Yay9 Gaming, and one tip I want to give you guys is to be well-rounded. And the best way to do that is play multiple game modes. So you might be in my career right now, but what you want to do before you make another build is try another game mode to see what position works best. If you're a point guard looking to navigate to another position like center, the best way to do that, go to the Play Now Center, play with somebody like a Nikola Jokic, a Victor Wembanyama, get a feel for what those builds can do, those type of play styles can work within the system that you're currently playing. And if that doesn't work, just go to the blacktop. That way you can work on things like post moves, work on things like drop stepping, or being able to shoot off the dribble, or anything like that. But that's my pro tip for you guys. One shout out I want to give is to my guy.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
New York City. The Big Apple is the destination for the Mavericks. Enigmatic, maybe the only way to describe Kyrie Irving and his otherworld. Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche. And now Dallas' starting group. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then it's MP. And it's Irving in at the point. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the one. And the focus of both of these teams, offense. Doris, it's about putting points on the board in bunches.
A BA, it seems to be a league-wide trend in many respects. There's so much conversation about how skilled these players are, the range shooting that you've got to deal with defensively. I think we've got to redefine the definition of good defense because these guys are so good.
He's off on the layup. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Pass to MP. Here's Marshall. Anunoby covering. Marshall inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Outside Anunoby. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And now just over a minute played here in the first. On the wing, Davis. Yep, that one goes. Davis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
To the inside. Anunoby. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
MP outside. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Marshall. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Brunson outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Last time they met was in Dallas.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Back to Hart. Stolen by Davis. Here's Irving. cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And Towns is so difficult to guard, and it doesn't matter if he's inside or outside. He's tough.
And so Towns nails them both. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns, a 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Here's Brunson outside. It doesn't go for him. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Davis, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. MP against Brunson. Gafford with the block.
Boy, you see the great timing of Daniel Gafford on the defensive end. Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made 1 basket in this period.
Knicks trail by 4. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Brunson on the drive. Gafford with the block. Here's Marshall. Brunson defending. Davis, the pass to MP. Outside Irving. Good work there as it goes. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Irving against Bridges. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 6.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Anunoby on the wing. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
And he gets that one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Anunoby on the wing. He's guarded by Gafford. Anunoby passes to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
16-13.
Now MP. Brunson defending. On the wing, Davis. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. They trail by 3. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Here's Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Brunson. His 6th miss of the game. Just 2 for 8 now.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And that one's good. Irving.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
On the wing, Irving. Takes it inside. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Brunson misses.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Doris, what you love about this time of year, some of these games have a playoff atmosphere.
It's been fascinating. The changes the league has made certainly has had an impact on how competitive these late season games are. Desperation starts to kick in. Every win is cause for celebration. Every loss hurts. It can't play any better than that.
Kolik's shot is off.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
MP finds Washington. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Knocked away. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Gafford. That one goes. Count it. Gafford's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Now a timeout called by New York. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
B.A., it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
And Dallas making a change here. Prosper's checked in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Washington right side. Back to MP. Pass to Dinwiddie. Lets it go. And he connects with a jumper.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Outside McBride. Here's Kolik to the middle. Washington grabs the miss.
Ooh, he got a little ahead of himself there, and it cost him dearly.
Robinson against Thompson. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's... And the Knicks with the possession here. 15-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Irving finds Davis. To the left wing. And it's Marshall penetrating. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Towns taking his time here. For 3, Bridges. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Outside Davis. Irving against Bridges. And it's New York with a rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
26.
Here's Gafford. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
Up top, Robinson. He's guarded by Gafford. Brunson passes to Towns. Clock at 6. It's Bridges on the wing. He's guarded by Gafford. Bridges misses.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Gafford. Outside Irving. And stolen by Bridges. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Hart. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Marshall. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Hart passes to Bridges. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, the ability to fend off that contact by Mikal Bridges, that's a big-time play.
Outside Davis. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Tries to break his ice. Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's MP with a rebound.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Gafford passes to MP. Irving looking around. Shoots over Bridges. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
You are not going to find too many better in the mid-range than Kyrie Irving.
And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jalen Brunson.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
And he makes it. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, BA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at Dallas. They have looked in control all season long, aren't showing any signs of taking their foot off the gas anytime soon.
Checking out Dallas, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
Wow, Mikal showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Puts up the 8-footer. That one a little long.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Hart can't hit.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Irving. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. He's got 16.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Davis. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, a terrific defensive effort along with that. 4 blocks in the game. Huge lift defensively for them.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line. Right?
One shot.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players, Michael, LeBron, but let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses, and even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll say this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test. Unbelievable footwork, fundamentals, and a clutch gene. Love Jalen Brunson's game.
MP finds Irving. 6 to shoot. That one goes, and that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And Davis with the block.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Bridges.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Davis drives in, and Davis slams it home.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And it's in there. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Here's Irving, and he comes up with a bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
New York calls timeout. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the...
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Dallas.
Make some noise. That's the end of the first half with the score. The Knicks 51, the Mavericks 82.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Najee Marshall is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's MP, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Gafford in at the 5. MP, the pass to Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And I'll tell you what, I just love how Davis runs the floor. Just incredible. I mean, how do you stop him in these situations?
Free throw line jumper, and it's Brunson missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Irving, the pass to Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Both free throws good from Davis. So it's the Knicks now. Brunson looks it over. Pass to Hart. Out to the right wing. Towns down low. He's guarded by Gafford. Oh, return to sender.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Davis, the pass to Irving. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Hart. Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer Bridges. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. From the line, that one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Irving, the pass to MP. Here's Marshall. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Marshall's got 6.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. MP against Bridges. Pass to Hart. Brunson against Irving. Brunson misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Right side Davis. Over Hart. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Brunson with it. Irving picks him up. Outside Hart. Here's Brunson outside. Pure from 3-point range. He's got 13.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Irving for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
Outside Brunson. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 9 rebounds now. Davis finds MP. Back to Davis. 2 points. That one goes. Davis has got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Looking to get it going. Bridges misses. And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on a 17-5 run. And the layup is good off the glass. Davis has got 25 points.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
For 3, Bridges. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
That one off the back iron and out. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And Anunoby for 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. MP outside. Pass to Marshall. That one falls. Marshall's got 8.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
Hart against Davis. Shoots over Hart. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
Brunson against Irving. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Marshall inside. He's against Bridges. That one's good for 2. Marshall's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Brunson against Irving. And it's Brunson missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by MP. Davis has got 16 points here in the second half. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Step back and fire, and the bucket is good. Brunson's got 15 points.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
On the wing, MP. Back to Irving. Let's go with a three. Counted from distance. Irving's got 28.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Here's Anunoby. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. MP finds Davis. And Davis slams it home.